From June to July of 2014, there were a number of changes that came into being during the bat phase of the Alliance versus Alliance. One of those changes that you're going to use the most are AvA parties. And like dealing with anything to do with actions for AvA, you click on the Alliance tab and go to the War Map. And this will bring up for you again the list of the kingdoms, and you can jump to whichever one you have built camps in, such as the Northlands here. And then select the target. Since we're going to go right to the top, we'll pick number 2 in this case by clicking on the go. And that'll bring you a list of the camps that are in that region. It also provides you with a number of options here. You can do it as single as before, or you could actually send all your troops out if you wished, or in groups of battle, trade, or intrigue. So let's start then with the group. And as you can see, we have the 3 areas as well as the different actions within each of those. So for example, if I wanted to choose swindle, I simply click on it. It gives a little explanation there in case you forget, and then you just hit the go. And instantaneously all the garrison troops within that region are sent away. And you can simply click OK. If you wanted to send out another group, you can do that. And let's pick harass here. And again, you just punch in the go, and all the garrison troops in the region are sent with a minimal of clicking. Now there are benefits to this, of course, but there also are huge prices to pay if you make a wrong click and send off things that you don't have a much chance of winning. As with any of the AVAs, you can pick a single as before, and let's see if we can find a spy here. So click on Intrigue, and of course Spy, and now let's find one of the SS's. Well, there's one here that's not very high, but we can click on it and see that he does have some spy ability, and simply hit go as before, and it will be sent away. And as usual, we just click the X to get rid of that, and we're back again. And we could pick another region if we want, and send troops from there. Remember in the AVA that your success or failure is determined by the ability of your troops that had been ordained and built beforehand. And you can find that in brief from here, or click on it and go to the stats button, and you get everything in more detail. And looking at this particular character, we can see that many things are a 50-50 chance. But if we went down to swindle, we see that the chances here are 64 out of 100 that you will be successful. So if I'm looking for something in particular, I will find it here and can choose accordingly when I send off the troops in groups. If I'm just sending barter, of course, none of this is important. We just send everybody whether they have it or not. Just a reminder is that you have to pay close attention to what's going on. Now, if we wanted to look at the results from these actions, it's done as before. You click on the player to player button and then outgoing actions, and that'll bring up a list of the things that are either happening and how much time is left, or a record of what you've already sent out. And we can view to see the results of these simply by clicking on the view button, and that'll give us an indication of where you sent it and what the results were. So enjoy the